Hey friends, and welcome back to Sewing from Scratch. If you are new here, I am Kate, and this is where I teach you everything I know about sewing and we learn more together along the way. For today's video, I wanted to share with you a pretty big thrifted pattern haul. I know a lot of you say that you don't have like any sewing supplies or anything at your thrift store, and our local one, the one that I frequent, actually has quite a bit on a regular basis. So let's see what I got. So last week was my birthday and we ended up going to the city for to go to the museum, and I thought, well, let's just check out the thrift store. So I did, and I got a whole bunch of patterns, and I actually didn't count them. So I got 13 new patterns, new to me patterns, and there's like, I left a lot. I don't take everything. They also had a ton of fabric there, and I had a few in my cart, and I was like, no, you know what? I said I'm not gonna buy fabrics until my stash is done, unless it's like something I really need. So for that reason, I actually ended up leaving the fabrics. There was some, like, I pretty much wanted every fabric that was there. There was a ton, but I didn't take any home, which I'm extremely proud of myself for. My husband did not give me enough credit. But yeah, so if you are in the Yorkton area, Value Village has a ton of awesome fabrics. But I did decide to bring home the patterns just because I need them to sew up my stash, right? No, I didn't need them, but they're cheap and I needed them. So the patterns are each 99 cents or $1 at our thrift store, and the majority of these are actually unopened. So I have considered selling, like doing that when I open my website, maybe selling some vintage patterns that I find at the thrift store that are unopened. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments below if that's something that you shop for, you know, on Etsy or something like that. There are some simplicity patterns in here, which, you know, we can't get here in Canada. So I just want to know, you know, if there would be a call for that or a market for that, then I would actually look into that. Although it'd be hard to let them go because I just want to keep them all. Let me know if you would be interested in something like that. And now let's get into the patterns. So I've just divided them into unopened and opened, or, you know, cut, used. And that's the only real division I did. Other than that, they're not in any specific order. So we'll start with the used ones just because. Simplicity 5842. So this is mostly a woven pattern, but could be used with some knits. It comes with a tank top, pants, a long, I guess, cardigan, trench coat type thing with one button on it, and then the like a shorter tie-up, a shorter jacket or trench coat type thing too, and the belt as well. And I'm pretty much interested in all of the views on this one, and that is in sizes 8, 10, 12, and 14. I really lucked out. A lot of the patterns at the thrift store were in my size this time. And then there is McCall's 2964, and this is, I mean, there's 4 different versions, but they're pretty similar except for the one. This is like a fleece jacket. Yeah, a fleece jacket. You could do button-ups or these Western style ties, and the recommended fabric is for fleece or, you know, a wool or something like that. So I do still have a bunch of wool in my stash, and I was thinking of using my felted wool for this. I have some green felted wool, and this is in size Y, which is small, medium, large. Okay, then we have Simplicity 9751. This is men's shirts and pants and shorts, long shorts I guess you'd call them, and there are 5 different views here. So it's 2 different shirt views, and then 2 different styles of shorts, one of which has like a longer view or a shorter view, and this is for wovens as well. Okay, then we have Simplicity 5921, and this is another jacket like that doesn't do up, a pair of trousers, a tank top, and then a skirt. So quite a bit in this one. I'm really into all of these actually. I really do like this longer coat, and I think I might use my chevron wool for that next year. I really like the skirt as well. This pattern is for woven fabrics, but I think you could use a knit on a lot of them too. And that is in sizes 12, 14, 16, and 18. And then we have Vogue 7764. Love this jacket. I love all of these jackets. They're just very, very like military inspired, and I'm totally here for that right now. This is size 12, 14, 16, and you know, it's recommended to use like a heavier weight fabric, so like a twill or a lighter denim or canvas, suede, something like that. So I think this would be really fun to make for like spring, summer evenings type thing. All right, and then the rest of the patterns are not used. So this is Burda 4443, and it is very interesting. It is a sweater dress and then a cardigan and a skirt, and the sweater dress has some color blocking on it actually in one version, so that's really interesting. And this is recommended for knits, like sweater knits or interlock or something like that, really cozy. And it is in American sizes 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Then there is Butterick 3524. Cute tops here. Love the sleeves, especially view D with those pleated sides that just stick straight out. I don't know if I can get away with it with my body type. I will not be doing the square neckline, but I do like the sleeves and the general shape of the top with the kind of the curved hem button up there. And this one is for lightweight wovens, and it is in sizes 12, 14, and 16. Okay, next up is Butterick 4820. This is a collection of dresses and jumpsuits, and I am here for all of them. For me, I think it's the gathers that I like the best, paired with the button-ups. I seem to like that, and I really like the jumpsuit. I like the dress. I like all of them, really. I don't think I would do the breast pockets just because of my bust, but I really, really like them, and this is a woven pattern, of course. And it is in sizes extra small, small, and medium, so I'm hoping I fit into the medium, otherwise I'll have to, you know, grade it up a bit. All right, next unopened pattern is Burda 4720, this really cozy, oversized looking jacket. And the recommended fabrics for this are quilted fabrics, washed silk, weatherproofed synthetics. And yeah, I don't really have a make in mind for this, but I loved it and I figured I should bring it home. This is in sizes 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22. Okay, here is a new look pattern, and it is new look 6197, a bunch of skirts. And again, I think this is what gets me about vintage patterns, and maybe gets a lot of people, is like this package envelope isn't that appealing to, you know, us modern sewists. Yeah, I think maybe it's her hair. Anyway, you have to look past that and look past what fabrics they're using and doing and that kind of thing, and just look at like the line drawings. So I really like the ruffle on the bottom. That's pretty much what I bought this for. It does have a center seam, so you could do some really fun chevron things with some stripes on, you know, if you cut it on the bias and stuff like that. And this is also for a woven, and pretty much like for most of them it's talking about a heavier weight woven, like corduroy or a denim or linen, and some of them you can use in like twill or wool or you know, leather or suede and things like that. So tons of potential in this pattern. This one that the model is wearing with this peekaboo pleat in the front is really, really cute too, mini skirt. This new look pattern is size A, which is 8 through 18. Okay, next up is McCall's M4662. So this is kind of a tiered skirt and with ruffles on it, and or you can do like the pencil with the ruffle on it. And yeah, I'm just here for all the ruffles, always, all the time. Love some ruffles. I think it helps to add volume to the bottom half of you if you're doing, you know, if you're chest heavy or if you're doing some big sleeves or something, just to kind of balance it out. But yeah, I'm really into this. It's the ruffles for me. And they're talking about using a lightweight woven with this, like a crepe, charmeuse, tweeds, or, you know, other sheer fabrics with a lining if necessary. So yeah, that one's really pretty. McCall's pattern is in sizes 8, 10, 12, and 14. All right, the next one is Simplicity 7509. I love the 60s kind of vibe with this one. I think my favorite, I really love the way they did this dress here in the on the envelope with her, you know, her hairstyle and everything. Probably what I love the most is the skirt. So definitely be using that skirt pattern. And then the top I really like too. I don't know if I'd make the dress just because I really just don't love princess seams. I don't know, they are flattering, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see. And that's in sizes 10, 12, and 14. And then last up we have Simplicity 4503. This is another really bulky pattern, meaning it has a ton of different options, and they call it, yeah, easy to sew wardrobe element. I think because it has like every piece you could need to make a full wardrobe. It's kind of like a module really. So it has the tank top, it has a skirt, it has a shorter cardigan, a longer cardigan, a trouser, and a purse pattern. So you're getting a ton. And remember, I paid 99 cents for this and it's never been cut. Yeah. So my favorites, I think number one is I'm gonna make the long cardigan with a really cozy knit fabric. I also like the skirt and the trouser on here, so I do plan to use those eventually. The tank top also has a zipper in the back, which is really kind of interesting. And they're talking about using knits for certain views and then wovens for other views. So that is a very comprehensive pattern. That is in size, there's size section AA, which is 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there you have it, friends. I hope you enjoyed this little pattern haul, birthday pattern haul. I know I did. So I am excited to get them all open. I do have, my whiteboard is full of things that I need to get to before I start any of this, but I am looking forward to using some of these and sewing through my stash. And if there's any in here that you want to see a sew along for, I would be more than happy to do that. You know, traditionally commercial patterns don't have the greatest instructions, and once you buy them, there's really no like customer service or ongoing support for them. So if you want something like that, definitely leave it in the comments. Let me know which one, and I would be happy to do that. I've been wanting to do a sew along for so long. That's funny. And I just haven't done it. I just haven't picked a pattern that I want to do it. I do have one in my stash already that I plan to do, but that won't be till closer to spring, summer. So if you see something, please let me know if you want to see a sew along for it. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!